So we've been working for a while together now, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right, so...
How long actually? 3 years?
Yeah, it must be 3 years now. But how long have you been with Global though?
I started at Global in January of 2019.
Wow, 2019.
Almost 4 years.
How did you find the job?
It just landed in my lap, to be honest. At the time, Global was growing and inundated with applications, and I came to assist with applications through Yanni, a family business. So obviously through family, you kind of get to know who can help and. So I came to Global just as an assistant. I still remember my first day. I even remember my exact outfit, and I thought, wow, this is an agency that sends students to universities overseas. I had no idea that this was a market, a niche, and I found it very interesting when I got into it. I started for a couple of weeks, and as I got into it, I started learning more about the processes, and I started really enjoying the company, and I went from being a temp to becoming permanent with Global. So a year later I became a permanent employee, and I moved on from applications to counselling students directly.
So you studied in South Africa, right?
Yes.
And where did you study?
I studied at Wits. I'm a good old Witsie.
Cool. And you can kind of see the approach now to studying overseas and the benefit of that.
Definitely. I mean, I had a fantastic experience at Wits, but I do think that there's something different about getting an international experience, whether that's as a student, whether it's taking a gap year, at some point in your life, just as an enrichment to yourself. I think it's fundamental to get an international experience, meet people from abroad, people who think differently, change your mindset, and then bring a different perspective to your own community once you've done that.
And since you moved into that counselor role, what are some of the things that you have fallen in love with? Because you sound very passionate about helping students, and you kind of have this light up when you speak about it. What are the things that you like about that?
I love my students. I love being able to interact with them. Making a university decision at such a young age it's quite a big step to take. And feeling like I get to be there to support them through the journey and help them when they're feeling a little bit confused, a little bit stressed, a little bit anxious about going to university overseas. It's very fulfilling to be able to help and to build those connections with my students. My students will give me a call and tell me how their day was going, and then just ask me how things are going with their applications, what do they need. It's very fulfilling.
And the team at Global, is it, like how many people are in the business?
So we have about 10 members of staff in our head office. We've got 3 members of staff in our Cape Town office, 2 in Durban, and 3 in Zimbabwe. It's a family business, so we've got a team in all corners of the country and in Zim as well. So we're a Southern African agency, not just a South African.
And if you could tell students in South Africa one thing that they should be aware of, what should that be?
It's possible. Don't think that studying abroad is impossible for you. It's possible for anybody. Whether you didn't get the academics, a lot of students struggle academically and need a little bit of help, and we can help you with that. There's always a way in. Just come and talk with us. You're not bound to anything. Just come and get some information and help yourself to realize what you want to do going forward. It's a big decision to make, and we're here to support you through it.
Bravo, Marianna. Thank you very much.
Thanks.